My nose blood splatters all over the wall. It hits this painting and it like falls, kind of. And then I'm just walking down the stairs.
Gotta go.
Hey guys, welcome back
to the Max
and Elsa show, starring Max
and Elsa. Who's excited? We're back.
Pretty sure we just said that wrong, but
It's okay.
I don't care.
Wait. Did we have an episode before this?
No. Yeah. Well,
but
not last week. Oh, sorry guys.
Sorry we lied and said we were gonna be. We lied.
We were on spring break and I kind of forgot it was Tuesday, so. Yeah. Well, I don't have to be
We have done a ghost story episode.
We definitely have. It was probably that one episode that I like that is lost in the the files of my phone.
Okay.
It's like a secret hidden area.
Oh, are we gonna do? Okay, wait.
It doesn't have to be like ghost stories. It can be like just scary encounters we've been through.
Oh, I have a fear. Okay, ready?
I have a fear.
We're gonna do song of the week. Yes.
Oh. Today we will be talking about scary stories and probably some other things.
Boo!
Yeah. So, first songs of the week.
Songs of the week.
Elsa, what's your song of the week, Elsa?
My song of the week. I've been listening to Kansas Anymore, my role model, the longest goodbye version. And right now, my song of the week is Super Glue. We're gonna make it through. Need a little super glue. What about you, Max?
My song of the week is When He Sees Me, from Waitress, and she's like, but what if when he sees me, I like him and he knows it? What if he opens up a door and I can't close it? What happens then?
You should zoom in on my face so it looks like I'm singing, but it's your voice. I have a video of that. Insert video now. She's in love. We just sit here in awkward silence. We're just like,
what if I just didn't?
It's on video. Yeah, that was a funny video.
When even was
it? Was we were getting ready for the show in 8th grade, and you were singing "Little Shop." No.
Little Shop.
No.
Little Shop of Horrors.
You were singing
Little Shop of Terrors.
It was from The Little Mermaid. It was "She's in Love." Wait, keep talking. I'm gonna show you the video.
So, when we mean scary stories, we're gonna be talking about like encounters
or just like
scary moments that's happened.
Last night. Wait. I promise this is the last time I'm gonna be insane. Last night or 2 nights ago, I woke up in the middle of the night in my dream. There was a bunch of pollen on my hands, and I was convinced that there was pollen on my hands. I woke up, arose from my bed, walked out, went to the bathroom, and washed my hands, then went back to bed. I'm almost positive that it actually happened. I don't know. Tino was in my room that night, so maybe he knows.
Thank you. Who is that?
That's you.
Get rid of it. Get rid of it.
No, nope. I'm gonna keep it forever. Here, it's here.
Ew.
What?
Why are you saying that to Matilda?
Oh. One time. What's your name, Max? What is your name in my phone?
Is it Greedy Gremlin?
No, it's Mac.
Remember when
you put that?
Greedy Gremlin?
No, you put Mac. It was fellow 8th grade for the longest time.
No, it was Greedy Gremlin. Greedy Gremlin.
And then it was fellow 8th grader.
For like 6 months.
One time I was trying to send you the video of you. We were at the pool and you were doing that dance where it's like, Mom, how would you dance to this in the club of the 80s? Oh, yeah. And you were like, and I accidentally sent it to Riley and I was like, this is not Max. And then, but I deleted the video, or I thought I did. Anyway, and then then I sent it to you and you didn't respond.
Yes, I did.
Oh.
Elsa, what's like the scariest ghost encounter you've ever had?
Ghost encounter,
if you believe in that.
I need to burp.
Wait a minute, pause. Someone was telling me this. Basically, remember how I told you guys we just did Once Upon a Mattress? Someone told me about how they were behind the scrim. Do you remember the scrim?
Yeah.
Someone was behind the scrim and they were walking and they were scared because someone was there, but it was me and someone, I can't remember who was telling me this. Was it you? No.
Because I was on backstage.
That's okay.
And I was in the cast.
You want a catwalk?
I was
I can't remember. Someone told me, but like they were like walking behind the scrim. The scrim is the big white thing on the stage, and they were walking, and
I haven't been looking at the camera this entire time.
it's okay. But like, and
thank you for
they
complimenting me. You can take that sign down. I love it, but my handwriting is so ass. Can I just redo it for you or something?
No.
I don't like it.
Shut up.
It's so.
The one that I made for you isn't even my handwriting.
You know what I like? It's enjoyable.
Do you still have it, or did you throw it away?
Hanging up on my Vineyard Vines player. On my.
Anyways, but they were walking behind they were walking behind the scrim, and they apparently had seen someone, and then they started running behind the scrim, and then it was me behind them.
You were like, hello?
I literally like don't remember. And then I was scared of the queen. Backstage, Maddie, oh my god, when her big fat ginormous dress, she would scare me.
That's funny.
Anyways, continue with the ghost story, Elsa, or whatever you were talking about.
Picture this.
I'm picturing it.
A rainy day.
I'm picturing it.
How much away? A rainy day. A rainy day. It was a rainy day at bleep 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 middle school. I was in math, and I was told to go get like papers from the printing room or something. So I get up, I walk to the computer lab where the printing room is, the computer lab where the printer is. I walk in. No one's in there. It's just me. Or so I think.
Mm-hmm.
Accusation list. Wait, that's not a real word. Anyway, I walk in, turn on the light, I walk in, I go, I get the stuff from the printer, I'm going, wait, I don't remember the story. Oh, I'm walking out.
Excuse me. You're walking out. You're walking out. I thought there was like
no, it was when I
a closet in there.
It was when I enter, I turn on the light, it flicks off, I turn it back on, I'm like, what the fuck? So I go, I get the papers, and then I'm walking out, and all of a sudden, there's this other room.
A closet? It was a closet.
Okay, can I tell this later? It'll come to me. I have no idea what happened.
Just think hard and long. So, the first, like, ghost, the scariest thing that's ever happened to me is I was at your house, and I was putting my shoes on. Elsa was like, let me go back to my room and grab my Tino, because I don't know what the flick. I don't know what she was going back to grab, but her mom was all the way downstairs, probably at her office thing or something. Elsa was in her room, and I heard her in her room going like, so no one was around me, and on my life, I literally had put my first foot into my shoe, and I hear Max, and I was like, Elsa? Elsa!
That's.
I was so like.
I remember you telling me this, but I don't.
Because you and your mom had came back, and I was like, Tino. It probably was Tino trying to speak to me. Max, how you doing? But it was guys, it was so freaky, and I was like, Elsa, stop playing with me. Did you whisper my name? And she was like, what? And then I was like telling your mom, and she was like, that's crazy, because we went somewhere. And then she told me this ghost story, and I like don't remember anything. Like, I remember, and then you guys were telling me about how you guys went to the Salem witch trials.
Oh my god!
She was an attending guest
at the Salem witch trials.
Yeah,
not at
yeah. She was down. She was down.
It was. If you get a chance to go to Salem, it was crazy. We went on like a murder tour where a bunch of these people died.
I went on a murder tour too, but it wasn't in Salem. It was
in Montgomery County.
No, it was somewhere because my dad, he was like a traveling wrestler coach, and so we would like go everywhere around the entire United States. I went to Las Vegas. It was so much fun. But anyways,
Las Vegas.
We were somewhere, and they were like ghost tour, and then there was this one house that like I'm probably lying to you guys because I don't remember anything, but there was this one house, and this lady like lived in there, and she was caring for people, and then she got like shot and killed or something, and it like went through her wall or something. I'm lying to you. I don't remember.
Oh, there was this scary one where like this house burned down, and like this girl was like sick or something, and like Yeah, but like I don't remember what happened. I wish I remembered because it was like she was like sick or something, or like I don't. She was like banished, but she like lived in like
That's,
one of the rooms, and then like this fire came, and she was like, "What the heck?" And then she died, or like
she burned.
her family died, or something.
That's sad.
Wait,
Winifred Sanderson
I don't
set a house on
remember.
fire.
I don't remember what the story was. I'm really trying to think. I don't know, but there was like a bunch of these ones. And like they used to put like piss in cakes to make the witches go away. Maybe other way around. Like if they peed in the cake, then they were witches.
I'm gonna stop you there.
I don't. You But we went to the place where the what is that? Hocus Pocus was filmed. Like
Hocus
one of the
Pocus.
town halls where Hocus Pocus.
Yeah, where she set that house afire.
No, I think it was just them running out the house.
Okay.
What?
Anyways, the next. This wasn't like this was before. This was like in 6th grade. I remember. I was walking down at my dad's old house, and I was walking down the stairs, and there was like.
Oh my god.
I was on the.
Hate this.
I was on the phone. Thank you. I was on the phone with Rosa, maybe. I was on the phone with someone, and I had a cup of water in my hand, and I was holding my phone like this, and like in the corner of my eye, I seen like a little. I don't want to say little boy.
I seen a little boy.
But it was like, it literally was like, he was like wearing overalls. It was like. That's the only way I could explain it to you. It was like. Did
he look scared?
It kind of looked like this, but like.
If it was a little boy.
It wasn't like a little boy, but I could like see he had like a little head. His eyes were like huge. He had like overalls, and then his shirt under the overalls was like striped.
It kind of looks similar.
Yeah.
Like.
You could say. You could say.
You could say. It's gonna be okay.
I don't feel say.
It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be
okay, so what's after that? Not my story, but oh wait, I've been talking too much. You go.
One time after Hoko, me and Max. Who else were we having?
Gabby. Oh. This is not a ghost story. This is just a scary story.
Oh, this wasn't is just a ghost. A scary story. So after Hoko, we were having
wait.
So after Hoko, we were having a sleepover.
It was What? Nothing. It was me and Gabby and you.
Yeah. We were having a sleepover, and we went for a walk, and it was like dark outside because of daylight savings, and we're walking, and we walked by this park by Max's house, and
wait. No, we weren't even like near the park.
Yeah, we were like, or we weren't like we were on the like hill going to the park where all the houses, and then you turn, and then there's the tennis court. We were like at the top of that, and what was it? We heard this.
My friend was filming, and it was like I was in the front, and I think you guys were next to each other, right?
Yeah.
I was in the front, and then like we heard like, "Hi."
Yeah.
From the park, or it was it from the park or like?
Yeah, it was from the park.
It was like at the park, and we heard "Hi."
Hello.
If my friend sent me the video, I can try to find it and put it in, but like.
And it was like late.
It was super late, so like no one was out. It was like kind of weird, like what's happening?
They were like, "Hey!" And it was so scary. I was like, and then we just started running, and I feel like Max was like, "What?" And then we were just like, "Ah!"
No, I remember I froze, and I was like, and then it ran away.
And then we all ran.
I remember Gabby was like, "This is the fastest. That was the fastest I've ever ran."
That's funny. I know, it was scary.
But honestly, I don't know, because I've snuck out before, and people. Oh my god, this was so stupid. This man was walking his dogs at 3 in the morning. I'm being so serious. We were hiding like in the bushes because we kept hearing people like talking, and then some guy just came strolling along walking his dog.
He was like, "Hello!"
Yeah, we like hid in the bushes, and then we like ran back home.
Okay, so I was getting papers for my math class in the computer lab where the printer is, and I went to turn on the light, and it turned off as I turned it on. I turned it on, and then it like shut off, and I was like, so then I turned it on again, and I go, and there was this door, and it was like closed. It was so the door I walked in, and there's like was a closet, and I went to go get the papers, and then I went, and the door was open, and I had closed. I don't remember.
Continue.
I'm pretty sure that I left the door open to the whatchamacallit, to the hallway. So I go, I get the papers, I turn around and the door is closed, and then this other door, the closet is open, but the lights were off in the closet. Like, no one was in there.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't think. Someone, I'm pretend holding a mic.
Just, it's okay.
Someone might have was probably in there, but the lights weren't on, and I was like, so then I opened the door, and I run back to my math class, and I was like, ah!
I thought the door closed.
Behind me?
Yeah.
Behind me, the door closed behind me when I left. Or when I opened.
No, I'm talking about the closet door, I thought.
This was so long ago that I've told it so many times that I don't remember what happened. But I'm pretty sure there was a ghost, or it was like a building service person that I just didn't see. That's so silly. Max sent me a picture one time, and it was alive. And he was like in his bed, and it was him making a funny face, and you click him live, and it's like he goes from to this. He goes so fast, and I'm like, he's like putting on a show for the cameras.
Hey, don't tell them my secret.
I don't know. I don't have more story.
Me neither. Well, okay, I guess we can talk about something else now. Wait. Bed.
Wait.
Next.
One time, I had a dream. I was at my friend's house, and I was with my mom. And I looked, and in the closet, there were these creepy dolls, and then I screamed, and I woke up. And my mom was like, "Are you okay?" And I was like...
Wait, oh my god, that reminds me. There was this one time I was at my aunt's house, and I have, like, really bad bloody noses. Like, it's, like, a thing that I can't control. I just have really bad bloody noses. But this one night, especially when I was little, I had really bad bloody noses. But when I was little, I was at my aunt's house, and I fell asleep on the couch, made it up to some bed without my mom, and I was scared. So I was like, I'll just go downstairs and see if my mom is there. So I got up. Didn't know my nose was bleeding, by the way. I got up. I literally got out of the bed, and there was this, like, mirror behind the dresser.
I'm scared.
Don't be scared.
Go.
And there was this mirror. There was a mirror, and on the mirror there was, like, a strip of, like, light or something. It was like a lava lamp or something, but it was projecting this blue light that freaked me out. It was so scary. But anyways, I walked out of the room, nose, like, gushing blood. And so I'm just, like, walking, there's blood all over me, there's blood all over the floor.
You don't know.
I didn't know. Because I was, like, 5. I was just walking around.
Just like, Mom?
Yeah.
Mama?
And I couldn't see, and then I ended up getting glasses, but, like, 7 years after that, which is crazy. Anyways, but I'm walking, and I hit the wall, and so my nose blood splatters all over the wall. It hits this painting, and it, like, falls, kind of. And then I'm just walking down the stairs, and I'm just, like, all the blood all over the floor. And then my cousin finds me, and he's like, "What are you doing?" Grabs thing, and then my nosebleed stops, and I fall back asleep. But then in the morning, I can't remember. I think my mom went to the bed. Like, the amount of blood that was in the bed was, like, the size of this table. Like, that much blood was
shit.
just...
And you were just sleeping?
Just, yeah. It was covering the bed. Like, it was a huge amount of blood, and then there was blood splattered across the wall. It was crazy.
Just like, are you okay? And you were like, what?
Huh? I'm fine.
Wait, and your cousin was like, okay, go to bed. And you were like, okay.
Okay, bye. But
it's not funny, but that's hilarious.
I slept with him on the couch because I was too scared. Because I was like, what the frick?
God.
And now he's
Are you
evil.
okay?
Yeah.
Alright, we're done. And that's all.
So
today.
we're gonna conclude that because that was
crazy.
bullshit.
I hope you enjoyed our episode.
I hope you enjoyed this weird little episode.
Max and Elsa pod.
So
love y'all.
Love you guys. We will see you guys
soon,
next
hopefully.
week. And we promise we will have a guest next week. We kind of just...
Will we?
Kind of made these plans yesterday, but I kind of forgot that we could get them.
Happy Easter.
Love you guys.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.